this.
I want to ask you something. You talking about the marriage ref, right? You did with him.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
You and you're really good friends with Jerry Seinfeld, I know, and you and Jerry did a show together. I got to give you props on that, man. One of the shows I saw, you know, you're up there. You're a talented comic. You've been around show business a long time. You know a guy like Jerry, but Madonna was one of the judges.
Yes.
Now you're talking about like an icon and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember watching as a fellow comic, a guy who knew you, going, okay, this got to be a little awkward. How's he going to handle this? I got to say, you went right at Madonna. You busted her chops, and it worked. It was funny.
Yeah.
And she seemed a little annoyed.
I don't get that intimidated around people like
right,
that.
and I get it, but
when
still,
she came into the building, I'm not kidding. The whole building was electric. Like, you felt her presence in the whole building.
Right.
But she was fighting with Larry David the whole night.
Yeah.
And it was Ricky Gervais, Larry David, and Madonna.
Right, okay.
And me, you know, who just showed up. So in the middle of it, I have to throw to commercial. I have to go do the stuff on the thing.
Sure, you got to host the show.
I have to host the show, and she's bickering behind me with Larry David, and it gave me the best line of the whole series. They're fighting, and I got to go to break, and at one point I just turned and I said, I never thought I'd say this in my life, but not now, Madonna. It killed. She respected me. I was just like, oh, it was awesome.
She did, but she had to respect you because it killed. But I felt towards the end, she was like, who is this wise?
There was a little bit about that.
But it worked.
You're exactly right. She could go, because I could overrule their call, and this is why the show really didn't work, because it was kind of confusing.
But I like that, though.
But it was
I like that you could just say, no, you're wrong.
No, I'm like, you're wrong. And she's like, why do you get to say it? And then Larry David's defending him. He's going, because he's the ref. It's because he's the ref. It says the marriage ref. Not the marriage panel, the marriage ref. Very surreal moment.
There was one, I don't know if it was that episode, but there was a couple on there. It was like a 45-year-old guy and his wife, and then the guy's mother was involved in his, do you remember what I'm talking about?
The Korean mother?
Not the Korean mother, no. I think it was a Jewish mother. Talking to the guy about you shouldn't be, you're not having sex, you should be having sex.
He would call his mother and talk about his marriage to his mother.
Right.
So he would call his mother and be like, and say things like, well, we're not having sex. What should I do about it, Mommy?
Oh, right.
And the wife was like, what the hell is happening here? And Madonna's like, I think the problem here, she goes, wait, I think I know what the problem is. Sir, have you ever been to one of my shows? He's like, yes, I have. She goes, that's the problem.
No, right. For Madonna to see a situation like that, it's got to be a little odd. All right, well, Tom, thanks so much for coming in, brother.
Yeah, this is great. I watch it on DirecTV when I'm in LA, and it looks cool, and it feels even cooler when you're here.
Thanks. And you got a show. Is it a podcast or a show on Sirius you do, the Come to Papa thing?
I do. No, it's a show on Sirius XM, Come to Papa.
Come to Papa.
Interview all these great people.
Right, and I'd love to come on that.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
And real quick, you got a gig coming up, you said, or no?
Yeah, I'm going to Pennsylvania and Denver and Jersey and all over the place. If they go to tompapa.com, they can find all my tour dates.
Can we follow you on Twitter?
You can follow me on Twitter. I won't talk to you, but you can follow me.
I'm the same way. All right, Tom, thanks so much. The great Tom
thanks.
Papa.